You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we got some really disturbing allegations against a Kansas men's basketball player that just came out. And if true, and I always caution, look, we gotta make sure we're objective. We got to make sure that we look at this as an entire view, because we remember what happened with Matt Ariza, the punt god that played for the Buffalo Bills, and now he can't seem to find an NFL team in spite of the fact that it was proven that he did not do said allegations that a woman accused him of. So we always got to remember that as we go into one of these stories. But if true, this is bad for what is looking like, the team that's going to be the preseason number 1 ranked team in college basketball in the Kansas Jayhawks. And this guy transferred from the University of Texas. By the way, he caught a case while he was there. Just throwing that out. Kansas men's basketball transfer Arterio Morris is arrested on rape allegations and booted from the team after being accused of sexually assaulting an 18-year-old woman. Arterio Morris, the college basketball player who recently transferred from Texas to Kansas, amid assault allegations, has been charged with 1 count of rape and subsequently dismissed from the Jayhawks. Morris was booked in Douglas County, Kansas, and his bond was set at $75,000, according to public records. His arrest came after an incident report came to light this month that detailed an alleged rape that occurred at McCarthy Hall, which houses the men's basketball team, along with other residents, and is located near Allen Fieldhouse. The criminal complaint alleged that an assault involving an 18-year-old victim occurred on August 26th. Morris was not named in the incident report, but he subsequently was suspended from the basketball program. Quote, "We are now aware that he has been arrested and charged, and he was dismissed from the program." Jayhawks coach Bill Self said in a statement to the AP, "As this is an ongoing legal matter, we are not able to comment any further." There he is right there. When he was with Texas, there's, of course, Bill Self right there. No attorney is listed for Morris in online court records, and he didn't have a listed phone number. Morris transferred to Kansas despite facing a misdemeanor assault charge in Texas, where he spent his freshman season playing for the Longhorns. According to Frisco police, he was arrested after officers were called to his ex-girlfriend's house, where she told police that he grabbed her arm, pulled her off a bed, and caused an injury to her neck. Wow. So, did she injure her neck when she hit the floor, or did he choke her? It does not say. Nonetheless, it looks like he's worked this out. The 20-year-old Morris was scheduled to appear at a jury trial next week, but it was canceled earlier this month when he entered a no-contest plea to a Class C charge and ordered to pay $362. In announcing that Morris had transferred to Kansas, Self said the school was aware of the charges he was facing in Texas, and the school administrators had spoken with compliance officers at the University of Texas within its athletic department. Based on these discussions, we are comfortable welcoming Arterio to the University of Kansas, Self said at the time. He was well aware of the high standards and expectations that come with being a member of the Kansas men's basketball program. We fully expect him to meet those daily. Well, this just goes to show, if you can play basketball, if you can play a sport, somebody's going to give you a shot right here. We know how this works. Morris was a top 20 recruit coming out of Kimball High School in Dallas. He signed with the Longhorns, appeared in 38 games last season, helping beat them, Kansas, in the Big 12 title game and advanced to the Elite Eight of the NC2A tournament. But the 6'3" guard never made the impact most expected in Austin, averaging just 4.6 points a game. Yikes, that's not great. And Morris hoped that by transferring to Kansas, his basketball career would get off to a fresh start. Even without him on the roster, the Jayhawks are likely to be the preseason number one when the AP Top 25 debuts next month. And it goes on to talk about all the starters they've got coming back and some transfers, one from Michigan, Hunter Dickinson, and Towson sharpshooter Nick Timberlake. Whoa. Okay, so like I said, that just goes to show if you can play a sport, somebody will find a place for you. And depending on what happens with this, I mean, look, if he works out some kind of deal, if you know how all this happens, he may be proven innocent. That's possible too. But we know even if he's not, there's always a chance that a lower program is going to step up and grab a guy if they feel like he can ball, and they called him a top 20 recruit coming out of Dallas. Now, those points per game doesn't indicate a top 20 recruit, or the University of Texas probably would have done everything they could to get rid of him or to keep him, but it seems like they didn't want to keep him, and after that performance, who could blame them? I mean, now Kansas has got this hanging over their program. He's been dismissed, but still, you wanted him to come, you wanted him to play, so there is a little ownership there by the program itself. At least they got rid of him very quickly. It says he's dismissed from the team. If he's proven innocent, what happens then? So it's not the same kind of thing that he was in trouble for prior, but obviously there may be some issues there based on prior history with this guy. And remember, you can't go to the NBA without, playing a season in college basketball. Is it a season or maybe it's two? I'm not sure. You guys know I'm not keeping up with the NBA. I can just tell you that right now. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Do you think he's guilty? Do you think he's not? Do you think these are bogus allegations? You never know. Not these days, you don't. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.